Women of Reddit, have you ever broken up with a man because of his schlong? If so, why? I have an unusual story for this. Over 20 years ago I was set up with a Guatemalan guy some friends of mine knew. We went out and I figured I would never hear from him again. He was way out of my league in the looks department. To my surprise he asked me out again. After a few dates we wound up going back to his place. We were making out and he said he needed to tell me something before we went any further. He told me that several years ago he had been in an accident and the tip of his schlong was cut off. It was still functional but he wanted to make sure I was okay with that before we went any farther. I told him I didn't mind, it was just a small piece of the tip that was missing, but instead of being rounded the top of his schlong was kind of jagged. Not really sure how to best describe it. Surprisingly, this actually made the fun time much more pleasurable. As we continued dating I learned he was in the United States to have plastic surgery to fix his schlong. It took 6 weeks to heal and once it was healed it looked completely normal. And sadly, fun time was just normal too. Not nearly as good as before, that along with the fact that after the surgery he kinda became an asshole led me to break up with him.